damn, I missed that bit.
Jasper's coming off.
So, it all started in year 10. I was that side, a lanky lad from... And there were two things I remember when I first came to this school. Oliver Bowne and Mandy Templeton's perfume. Now Oliver Bowne is a messed up individual. Yesterday he told me a joke. And his joke was, what is worse than a worm being in your apple?
Oh no! No!
Don't say it. Don't say that. Mr. Templeton smells. People say he smells strong. But personally, I think she smells absolutely beautiful. Year 10. To be fair, year 10 was a bit of a shit year. However, I do remember coming across another newcomer like myself, Stephen Roberts. Now, people don't realise he's actually a fantastic guy. But let's just remind ourselves on the antics he's got up to. He's punched Matthew Rees in the face. He's attacked a year 11. He's threw a Costa coffee mug at Arian's head, in which Mr. Duncan Thomas told Arian, you look like a twat. He's had his bottle squirted by Conrad's water. And he's come in just his briefs in 10 minutes. And what other great man do you know who's doing a tractor trailer test? He was one of a kind, and I will always remember him. But year 11, probably one of the best school years to date, well, of my life, to be fair. I met my best friend Omar. Went on the skiing trip, and went on the French trip to Strasbourg and did all the GCSEs all in 1 year. I wasn't the most talented of skiers. I was told by my friends that I skied like a newborn giraffe. And ice skating wasn't really my thing, or Kate McNeil. But I did beat her in a twice around the thing. Strasbourg was awesome too. Throat pads. People say she's not that nice, but however, I think she's a lovely woman, and I enjoy a good old chat. London trip as well to see and inspect the calls. Now, Neil and John Walters were fascinated by a character called Edna the Maid. But my favourite school day ever has to be the last day of year 11. There was a clear divide between the two halves of the year. Our year, and the other half of the year, the Megs. And Ben Jones, I used to call him Meg, which I regret. He's one of my best friends today. I'd imagine the other half of the year called us the nerds, the geeks, or something. On that last day, we all came together, and we were never really together, but we all signed our yearbooks and stuff, and that was a special day personally for me. And then sixth form, probably the most messed up environment involved in. Does everyone remember Christopher James? A.k.a. Carson Smith. He was called Carson Smith on Facebook to protect himself from paedophiles. He would go around the place doing stripteases, and he was the main culprit of who shat in the sink. Walker Bay was a class day out to new faces. Pope Russell, for example, I speak on behalf of most of the male population in this room. We all fancied you. Steph Pease as well. Who could forget Steph Pease? He should be head boy personally. And Josh Bachman, this sick character. But there was one girl in that common room who inspired me to make a difference as well, and that was Caitlin Reid. She got on with absolutely everything, and she put on a brave face even though she was under an enormous amount of stress all year. So I did the same. Well, I didn't go for head girl, I went for head boy. And I didn't get it. But I can tell you, working alongside Omar, Meg, Kays and Euron, and Ben. She was youth and I'm looking at the wall and I still don't get it. Why is there a cross between Harley and Omar driving into a metal with a random mushroom sticking out? So it got to the point where we just argued about stupid things. We argued about how fat the goat should be, what shade of green should the grass be, and yeah, just messed up. But you know what? It was really good fun. And then of course the Christmas ball, which I made several comments about legalising paedophilia. Just to inform you guys, last week I did receive my warrant for arrest from Swansea Police Station. But you know what? We all had a good time. That was the main thing, even if Hannah Cox and Kate McNeil nearly had a scrap. And even if Steve went to Frankie's and Benny's next door to down some shots. And the panto, what can I say about the panto? Not the panto. We pretty much organised that 4 days before, and Mr H himself kept asking me, are we actually going to have a panto? We weren't the most gifted of actors. Where's Greg?
Oh yeah, he's not.
Greg, you were the most miserable Father Christmas and the most unathletic Darth Vader that has existed. Mrs Ostendorf, she said it was the best she's ever seen, and I want to thank everyone about Dahlia and where's Evan?
Yeah.
Oh, he's over here. Thank you, that was a class production. Yeah, Blood, Sweat and Tears, as Omar said, has gone into the senior prefect duties. Me and Euron have fallen out because I wanted the party to be £4, she wanted it £5. Just making me out to be the bad guy. So yeah, that brings us to the last day today. I have been honoured to attend this school. I came in as that shy, tall boy without any facial hair. But I think I have come out of this as a man, still without any facial hair. And as we leave, I've tried writing a bucket list. There's some of the classics on there. Play foosball for the last time. Get a kiss on the cheek from Mrs. Rosalind Jones. And because I'm getting desperate, pull your head. But in all seriousness, every day I pull out the school jumper, I've got this enormous sense of pride. And I think I've been blessed to have been brought up in such a great school. I feel lucky to have had great teaching, great friends, and to really just a great 4 years. So I just want to say a few thank yous. Mr. K, who isn't here, thank you for helping us produce the yearbook. Oh wait. So let me just scrap that thank you right there. Mrs. Sean Jones, thank you for making me poop my pants. When I went home, there were skate marks. Miss Thomas, thank you for teaching me that the Nazis were bad. And Harrod, thank you for the terrible careers advice. Mr. Marsden, thank you for letting my RE class watch The Simpsons movie about 12 times. Mrs. Major, PSE, thank you for telling me that AIDS can kill. Mr. Ian Thomas in PE, thank you for showing me that you can play cricket with a can of Carling. Mrs. Hughes in French, thank you for making me fail your subject. Mr. Burgess in English, thank you for putting me in set 5 English. But on a personal note, I want to thank Mr. Humphreys. In year 11, I think most will agree that we thought he was a bit of an idiot and didn't do that much. But over the past 2 years, I feel I've been privileged to have been taught, guided, advised, and I wouldn't go as far as fathered, but I mean, he's about to climb in the highest mountain in the UK, and what is he, 74? On the more serious, quicker than you, Charles. On the more serious note, thank you for Mr. Embrys, and I hope you'll be involved with the school and my little brother comes up in the years to come. And so to the future, I see smart brains around all of this room. Aled Beach, future Chief Executive W.H. Smith. Josh Dragoni, future Snooker World Championship. Josh, we know pool is for gays. Greg Magnus, future manager of McDonald's. Jesse Lewis, future editor of the News of the World. Lol joke, it's shut down. Emma Davis, top photographer, aka Gary Glitter. Catherine Leggett, top pharmacist, aka failed doctor. Stephen Jones, entrepreneur, inventor of a silent ranking device. Glenn Jones, the next Stephen Hawkins / Brian Cox. Andrew Stanfield, the next Scans Vice President. Meg Morris, the next Martina Navratilova. And Stephen, the Polish lorry driver. But come to the serious bit. I'm not going to stand here and say, oh, I'm going to keep in touch with all of you forever, because the likelihood of that is probably not. We will have all moved on with our lives. As one will fit, and yet again, we're going to be those small goldfish in the big pond. I just ask you to live up to your potential. If I bump into you at a venue and I'm a top investment banker in Istanbul, Shanghai or Hong Kong, I'll be sure to say hello. I'll probably see you holding the hand of your wife or husband and probably pushing a pram. I won't be, because I'll still be single. All I ask of you is just to live your life to the full. Take every day as it comes. Believe and achieve. Aim high. And don't let anything stop you. So it's come to the point where I look around and I don't consider any of you to be my friends. I see you as my family. And I feel as if I'm losing all my brothers and sisters at one time. I'm certainly going to miss this place. Thank you for making the last 4 years the most amazing years of my life so far, and all the best in the future.